You've seen this looks maxing trend all over the internet for pretty much the past year, and it's blowing up. You don't really know what it is still. You don't really know how to actually do it. Here's the thing, man. Looks maxing is essentially self-grooming. It's becoming the most attractive, best version of yourself. So today I'm gonna give you the essential looks maxing routine each one of you guys can follow to be the most attractive, handsome version of yourself. As I've said it before, man, as a model, it's literally my job to sustain a looks maxing routine. And so a lot of you guys, you don't really know how to do it. Like maybe you watch a couple tutorials, you change your hair up a little bit, you get some bad skincare products, but you don't really know what you're actually doing. So I'm gonna give you the step-by-step guide. Let's get it. The foundation is going to be everything. And the foundation that I'm speaking about is going to be body fat percentage. Now, the best example of this, have you ever seen like a really overweight man wearing a super tailored suit? He spent thousands of dollars on this suit. It should look really nice, but why does it not look good? It's because his body fat percentage. He doesn't look good in this suit because the body fat percentage. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. And even something as subtle as let's say 20% body fat, you're trying to look max, you're fixing your hair, you're doing the skin, you're still not gonna look right, man. It's putting the effort in the wrong places. You need a proper foundation. Now, the proper foundation, I believe, will be anywhere from 8% to 15% body fat for most people. For example, for me in my career, I need to sustain about 8 to 12% body fat. Now, I believe the ideal body fat for 90% of people is going to be 12%. This, you have a full six-pack, you should have a defined jawline, everything. But here's the thing, man, everyone's bodies are so much different. Some people, whenever they get too lean, they just kind of look like a crackhead. And some people pull off the bear mode look like freaking crazy. They look so aesthetic at like 15% body fat. So don't stick to these guidelines of body fat. You can be flexible. You can experiment with different body fat levels to see what looks best for you. You have the body fat down. Now you actually need to learn how to balance your features. For example, let's say you have a big forehead. Maybe it's not even receding, or maybe it is receding. You obviously need to hide this in some sort of way. So you can get a fringe hairstyle, which is very, very good. You also need to learn your face shape. Do you have an oval face shape, a triangle, a diamond? And then structure your hairstyle according to your actual face shape. This will instantly make you look so much better. Another thing to mention in this that no one ever mentions, like everyone always has to do the jaw workouts, chew the mastic gum, but let's say the jaw is the widest part of your head, you should not be doing jaw workouts. This will attenuate this width even more and your face will not look very symmetrical. So you want to find ways to make your face look as symmetrical as possible. Up next in your looks maxing routine is going to be all about the skincare. You need to have glowing, beautiful, radiant skin. And do not be like me, man. I used to never use skincare. My skin started looking pretty rough not too long ago. I mean, this was me a year ago, man. And then I started using a skincare protocol. More specifically, today's all about Tish Hanley, today's video sponsor. All right, guys, I've got some freaking awesome news for all of you guys watching this. Skincare and taking care of your skin has never been easier thanks to Tish Hanley. Tish Hanley has an amazing product line, but two products that have specifically changed my life is going to be the wash and the AM moisturizer. It's so easy to start building out your daily skincare routine with just these two simple products, and then you can slowly start adding to it with some time. But overall, you can build a really aesthetic skincare protocol that will leave you with glowing, radiant skin. But don't just take my word for it, man. I mean, they have over 7,000 five-star reviews from people all over the world praising Tish Hanley for how good it is. Tish Hanley has revolutionized skincare for men, and they're about to do the exact same for you. Right now, you can get these two products together for the freaking amazing deal. Click the link in the description box to get these two products together for only $9. Yes, $9, that's the correct price. This is an exclusive opportunity to finally start transforming your skin and look your absolute best. At least do the bare minimum, man. Like if you don't have any skincare protocol, you have to get this. Not to mention, it's just $9. Like that's like 2 cups of coffee, man. No more excuses. It's time to boost that confidence. Click the link below to get started on your skincare journey. Now, back to the video. And looks maxing this is something rarely ever mentioned, but in the most respectful way possible. A lot of you guys are dorks. You're sitting in your room, you're playing Fortnite, you're watching all these looks maxing videos, and most importantly, you're not living life. Like maybe you are doing some looks maxing, but you're not doing anything cool in your life. So the term touch grass, you have to actually get outside, bro, and do some cool things. I mean, a lot of you guys are looks maxing to get more women, but women don't want a guy who's just sitting indoors all day. And I feel like 99% of the population, they're just sitting inside, playing video games, jerking off. Nobody wants to be part of this lifestyle. So start creating a lifestyle woman wants to be a part of. Now you could be as crazy as me, who travels every single month, 2 months to a new country, doing cool stuff, new adventures. But you don't have to go that extreme, man. Just get outside, start going on some hikes, start planning small little vacations. Do something for yourself that's just for you, just something fun, and this will build your personality quite a bit more. When I was a teenager, I first started getting into bodybuilding. I didn't just want to look like a bodybuilder. More specifically, I wanted to look just like Brad Pitt in the movie Troy. So I started bulking up, building muscle, and more importantly, I even did the hair, man. I grew the hair out. I started getting highlights to look just like Brad Pitt and Troy, and I looked very similar to Brad Pitt and Troy, or the closest you can get to looking like Brad Pitt. I mean, he's the PSL god of all PSL gods, but the point of this is you have to set clear, concise goals of how you want to look. And now that look got me tons of girls because it was so unique. No one else looked like this. No one really knew the inspiration. People would call me Thor, all this stuff. But little did they know, I was just emulating Brad Pitt from the movie Troy. So create a dead set goal of how you want to look, and then take the steps to achieve this. Obviously, don't do anything unrealistic. I wouldn't advocate jumping races or like doing crazy stuff, but yeah, you need a clear-cut goal. You need a way to track your progress. If you're not tracking your progress, it's over, bro. So you need to be journaling every single day. That's also one thing I did. Like I would write down everything I was gonna do, how I was gonna look, the exact process on how you're gonna get there. Because if you just have a goal and you don't have a step-by-step process on how you will attain this goal, it's just a little dream. It's nothing, man. So you need to set the goal, and then you need clear, defined ways to actually achieve this. And you need to stay consistent with this. Like when you're in the gym, you have to be tracking your lifts. With your skin, for example, you can be tracking the quality of your skin and then what products makes your skin react in a certain way. Some people have oily skin, some people have dry skin. So different products are gonna react differently to your skin. Same thing with the hair. Maybe you get a fringe haircut, you track how it looks. You can even ask people like, hey, what do you think of this haircut? Ask 10 people, get the percentage, change the hairstyle, get some curtains, get a buzz cut, ask 10 more people, see what the percentage is of what people think of your hair. Or just do like I do, just do whatever you want. Yeah, man, you gotta track the progress and see what gets you the good stuff. Last way to set your looks maxing routine is going to be the pros and cons of your face specifically. Now, I advocate doing this by getting a facial rating. Now, actually I have Brian and Shane doing my facial ratings. He's the GOAT on YouTube of facial ratings, so he will tell you all the pros, all the cons. This isn't even really an ad. This is just because I really think that Brian does this better than anybody. He's gonna ask girls, the female gaze, how your face looks, your hairstyle, everything, so you can properly looks max and look your freaking best according to women, essentially, because a lot of you guys, that's what you're doing this for. So you gotta know your pros and cons, how to actually improve yourself so that you can move forward with clear, concise goals. That's it, man. That's your new looks maxing routine. I love you with all my heart. That's it for today. Also, Wayne. Peace.